to some extent, right? All right, Michaela, last response here, and then we'll move on to the last question.
Okay, so I think we should kind of change number one.
Okay.
Because it says, parents should have the power to command complete respect for all their children. So if we get complete respect for them, and then we get treated like garbage, I don't think we should give complete respect to them.
Okay.
It should be equal.
Okay.
If we give complete respect, they should give complete respect.
So just like we always talk about
Say out
in
of
here,
business and we say out of yours.
in character ed, right?
It's true that.
We say in order to get respect, you gotta give it, right?
Right.
Now, here's my question to you. Now, I really want you to don't think about this like a typical 13-year-old, okay? I want you to really dig deeper here, all right? Think about it. Times that your parents, I'm not saying that this is all the time, maybe, okay? But at times where you felt disrespected by your parents, okay? Where maybe you felt like they just weren't fair about something or whatever the case may be. Did you do something? Did you come home past curfew? Were you mouthy to them? Did you not get as good of grades as maybe you could have? All right? And if that's the case, was there something that you could do to change that? Okay. What do we think? Is it maybe, I'm not saying all the time, but have there been times when maybe you could have handled situations differently?
No,
Okay, Bob?
There was this one time my dad told me to go buy some skates. I told him I want some combat boots, but he said, get the domain, you skate better. I had to go to him, but I skated with DJ.
Fair enough. All right, number 3. What rights should children have to protect them from the powers of parents? So it asks you to list a couple, or to list 5. I want to know which ones, just give me 1 or 2 of the ones that you came up with. So what things maybe would you, if you were to write like I just totally lost my train of thought. A student constitution, a kid constitution, what things would you write down to protect you from parents becoming too overpowerful or overbearing? Okay? Coriel.
I would put parents shall not have the right to, the power to interfere with children.
Okay, so like the polar opposite of the one that's already listed. Okay, okay, for the rest of your hand, go for it.
I put discipline should not turn into abuse, and kids should not be made study.
So you said discipline should not turn into abuse, and then what was the second part?
Kids should turn to slave.
Kids should turn into slaves. Okay, all right. Yeah, go. These? No, this is just.
No, I mean, are they gonna watch this?
No, this is for me so that I can critique my own teaching. Yeah.
Okay, you got the last question you had when you said that tonight. Now, I'm not wrong about this. Okay, let's say I was sitting there, my mom came inside the room baby, she starts screaming. Then my dad come upside the room, who drunk my father stuff? My sister come upside the room, who did this and this and this, and my brother come upside the room. Y'all need to listen to mommy and stuff. Everybody yelling, and you just can't get your train to drop right. Now, would it be right for me to yell back and just tell everybody, shut up and get out of my face?
Let me put it to you this way. I can understand why you get frustrated. I'm sorry.
That's too much stress.
We have a student that's asking a question. We need to make sure that we're being respectful of him because he listens to you.
I'm playing the game, they just...
So let me answer. I understand why you would get frustrated and overwhelmed in that situation because I think we've probably all been in a scenario like that where everybody's frustrated, right? And sometimes it seems like it's the easiest way to get out of it is just to get louder than everybody else. Sometimes if you stay quiet and just let everybody finish, and then you very calmly voice your opinion, that can actually be more effective, right? Because the person who stays calm in the very crazy scenario oftentimes is usually the more level-headed one, and they'll get their point across more effectively.
It's nothing you can do unless you yell inside my house. Okay, let me see.
Okay.
It was something that happened to my brother. I think it was something stuck on his foot or something. He had socks on too. So he was running around saying, get it off my shoe, get it off my sock. I meant to say, get off my sock, chasing everybody. Everybody's screaming and stuff. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. You don't want to hear screaming while you're trying to listen to what the dude's saying. Now they don't repeat the stuff and they don't tell you how to make your clothes. You gotta listen to what they off my shoe. Why won't you just take the sock off?
Thank you for sharing. All right. What I want you to do,
All you have to do is.
what I want you to do is I need you to look back there, Caleb. Can you get the light for me? So as I said, we're continuing with our Bill of Rights stuff, and that was kind of a little intro. I appreciate your discussion, and I really appreciate you guys being really respectful of everybody else's points. That was great. So what I want to do, everybody turn around and look at the screen here. Take a look at the screen. What is it? Trying to make it a little clearer. There we go. What is it that we see here on the screen? What do you see? Sarah?
I think it's a view full with plants and birds and people.
Okay. All right. Birds and people and all sorts of funky stuff, right? Clayvon, what else?
I see some flags up on the like flags and stuff.
Some flags? All right. What is the title of this poster here?
Bill of Rights.
What? The Bill of Rights. All right, very good. Now, raise your hand. What do you think the Bill of Rights guarantees to us as American citizens? What does the Bill of Rights guarantee? What do you think, Akiva? No, you just turn it on. What do you think the Bill of Rights guarantees? Josiah?
Fairness to all people.
Fairness to all people. Does anybody have anything they want to add to Josiah's answer? Clarence, what do you think? Maybe we should make sure we're paying attention, okay? Thank you, sir. Who are the men in this poster? There's a couple of figures here in the poster. Who do we think those people are? Caleb. All right, very good. Josiah, what do you think?
I think he's the first president of Columbia.
All right, maybe the first president, okay? Akiva, did I see your hand? Go for it. People from what, the time period when it was written, right? Good. Darius. All right. Now here's a question. He said that he sees soldiers, and that leads me into my next question. Why do we think that people in this poster, this picture, why do we think they are armed? Why do we think that they have weapons? Okita, what do you think? To protect the Bill of Rights. Interesting. Anybody else? Josiah.
To show what the Bill of Rights are about.
To show what the Bill of Rights are about, right? Because some of you may know that the One Amendment is about being able to own a gun, right? Okay, yeah. Michaela, what do you think?
I think they're armed because some people, they might have opinions about it and they might go like this because they don't like it, so they might kill you if they don't like it. So back up.
Okay, all right. Neilani, last one. All right, maybe there's a war going on because it looks like they're in some different clothing. What we're going to do now, if you could open your textbooks to section 10.1. 10.1, please. I'll tell you what we're going to do next. Section 10.1.
Did you know that the different uniforms will actually show their positions and what role they play?
All right. So section 10.1, and if you can't see the screen all that well, the picture that we're looking at here is actually on page 132. All right. So you can take a closer look at it. What I want you to do right now is I want you to silently, on your own, go ahead and read this first section.